welcome to my channel. Today our topic is about 17 group. Here 17 group is also called 7th A group. So we are not talking about these elements, but we are talking about this type of characteristic or properties having elements. They are called pseudo halogens. Okay, pseudo halogens means they are having properties like halogens. They are called pseudo halogens. Okay, so here purely halogens. ఏవైతే హాలోజన్ లక్షణాలను కలిగి ఉంటాయో వాటిని మనం సూడో హాలోజన్స్ అనాలి. ఓకే, సో హియర్ ఫ్లోరిన్, క్లోరిన్, బ్రోమిన్, అయోడిన్, ఎస్టిడిన్ ఆర్ ఒరిజినల్ హాలోజన్స్. ఓకే, సో నౌ అవర్ డిస్కసింగ్ టాపిక్ ఈజ్ pseudo halogens. These are having the properties of same like of fluorine, chlorine, bromine, like halogens. That's why they are called pseudo halogens. These topic is presented group 17 elements. This one is group 17 is present in P block elements. So here pseudo halogens definition is these are having the properties of similar to the halogens. They are called pseudo halogens. Okay, here these are having the properties of similar to the halogens. They are called pseudo halogens. Here best examples are cyanogen, thiocyanogen, and then finally hydrozoic acid. Okay, so many examples are having here, but we are taking only 3. Its formula Cn twice, thiocyanogen formula SCN twice, here N3H, ammonia like structure, ammonia NH3, 1 N 3 Hs, but here 3 N's 1 H, hydrozoic acid. Okay, here pseudo halogens. What are the pseudo halides? Pseudo halides. The ion consists of two or more electronegative atoms have like that similar properties of those halide ions are called pseudo halides. Pseudo halides. Simply these ions are called pseudo halogens. Ions are called pseudo halides. Okay, this one these pseudo halogens having the similar properties of halogens. These ions are having the similar properties of that ions. Simply examples are these only. Here Cn minus, SCN minus, N3 minus. These ions are called pseudo halides, pseudo halogens. Okay, here preparations of cyanogen, thiocyanogen, hydrozoic acid. Here preparations of cyanogen. First one, hydrogen cyanide reacts with MnO in the presence of oxidation process that gives the cyanogen. Equation will not be balanced. Two carbons are here, two nitrogens are here, C1s 2. Okay, so here remaining H2 gas. Okay, so this one will be preparation of cyanogen. Then next, second preparation of cyanogen. Here heating of this AgCN gives cyanogen and metal. Cyanogen and metal. How many carbons, how many nitrogens? 2, 2. That means keeping here 2, here 2. Okay, this one is present in solid state. That one is elemental state also. Here cyanogen will be completed, and the next second is thiocyanogen, SCN2 preparation. So here SCN2 preparation, first preparation is hydrogen thiocyanide, same MnO2 on oxidation process, that gives the SCN twice, keeping off here and H2. Okay, that second preparation is same preparation, AgSCN on bromination process, that gives the SCN2. The next, here bromine is participated in this reaction, SCN2 twice, here 2 Ag, here 2 AgBr will be formed. Okay, so similar reactions are I am taking here very easily. This one is very useful to you to remember. Okay, so the next last one is hydrozoic acid preparation. Hydrozoic acid preparation. Here first one is, this one is sodium amide reacts with nitrous acid N2O at 190 temperature, that will be form sodium azide, NaN3. Sodium azide, remember this name, sodium azide. Okay, NaN3 is distilled with NaN3, no need of any reaction. NaN3 is distilled with 1:1 H2SO4 and water. How much of H2SO4 taken here? That much of water only, 1:1 ratio. Okay, distillate is dehydrated by, this one is dehydrated by passing through calcium chloride tubes. Our desirable product N3H will be formed. Okay, see here, sodium amide reacts with nitrous acid at 190 degrees centigrade, that will be form medium product sodium azide, that releases H2 also. So that forming medium product is next reacted with 1:1 H2SO4 water, dehydration process, taking of CaCl2 having the main characteristic that will absorb the water bodies, that capability is called dehydrating. Okay, so here dehydrating tubes, this one is passed through the CaCl2 dehydrating tubes, so here N3H will be formed. Okay, so here simple thing is hydrozoic acid, this one is also called azides. That's why we are using the sodium azide here. So azide.